All right, so Letitia James is she is riding the back of Donald Trump, and I am here for all of it because at least somebody is at work. That stinking Bragg and all them people. Anyway, neutral, come back. So Donald Trump raised $250 million. Just think how many kids they could have fed. Jesus. $250 million for the Big Lie campaign, I guess. And Letitia James has the authority to look at it from, because some of it went through, or a lot of it went through New York City banks, or New York banks, I should say. So she has some jurisdiction to look into this and possibly prosecute. So, because a lot of people are saying they've been defrauded. And so, will she take up this investigation? She is his worst enemy, and I love it. Not just a woman, but a black woman at that. All in your grill. Snatched his weave, and he can't do nothing about it. He has tried to sue her, tried to end her investigations. You can't do it. She already shut down your charity. So even if you count that as a small victory, like, oh, he doesn't have a charity and all they had to pay was $3 million, at least somebody did something. Now they cannot continue to defraud veterans through that charity, so forth and so forth. So even if it seems like they could have done more, at least they did something. And I know that's not the greatest of consolations, but when you consider that everybody else has done nothing, at least she's doing something. I am here for it. I will take it. There's the tower. So will she take up this investigation? We look like a no, or forced exposure. So we'll see what else we get. The Five of Cups. There's some disappointment there. The Justice card. The King of Swords, that be him. And the Chariot. Moving forward with justice, though. Not just moving forward, but there is a victory in justice. The Five of Wands, he is in conflict. The King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. The Four of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. There's a woman here, don't know who. But it seems to me that there's a little small group, and possibly a man that's not Donald Trump, that is going to be called to the carpet there. We start with the Tower and the Five of Cups. There's forced exposure. So I won't say she won't take up the case, but there is some exposure here. And it causes some grief and some regret. Because the Tower is destruction and upheaval. But when it blows the crown off the top, it exposes what's in the inside. And so there's some forced exposure with the Tower card. There is the Chariot there and the Justice card. So there will be some moving forward with justice. This is a slow moving process for me. The Chariot is technically fast, but you have to get things on the same page in order to move. So that's why I call it slow. So there's something slow here with the wheels of justice. And it could just be that it's bogged down by other things, not necessarily that they don't want to move forward. Because again, she is not one that is shying away from challenging Donald Trump. And he is in conflict with a group or a committee here. So maybe this is why this still moves very slowly. He's in some sort of conflict with the group or a committee. I will say a group and a committee, and here's why. There is a committee that is comprised of basically people who are bringing cases against him with the Justice card. Then there is a group that he was invested in. Here with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, some sort of investment group. So this is not investment group as in the traditional sense. This is like the Stop the Lie or the Big Lie campaign, or Stop the Steal type thing. There's a group here that he was involved in. and raising money for, and so forth and so forth. So that's what that is. And that's why this other man is going to be implicated in Trump's business. This also may have been some sort of violation with his office too, because this may have, well, this was going on while he was president. So I don't know how that would fit into the case or how they would work that into the case, but he had violated his office as well. But yes, I do believe that the case will be taken up. I don't know who she is, but she may have, because she's between these. So the Chariot and the Four of Wands. So she may have information about the groups and how they were moving forward and plans that they had and things like that. So she's going to be instrumental in building evidence. And these two men, Donald Trump and whoever he is, are going to be at the front and center. So we shall see.